Um, so I was scrolling through my YouTube page, and oh, this guy at Money Citizen, right? He was pretty much. I was scrolling through his shorts, and one of his shorts was basically talking about uh, what the woman's job is in a relationship. And when he was talking about the man, I understood because he was like, as a man, you want to give guidance, provisions, you want to offer protection, security, things like that. When he got to the woman, I was like, this is some manosphere sounding BS right here. Because he pretty much said that the woman's job is sexual satisfaction for a man. I'm here to tell you that sexual satisfaction, it's not number one, especially in a relationship. Let me give you an example. Juliana Angel and I she's a beautiful woman, right? But that's not all I saw with her. It wasn't just her sexuality that was I was attracted to. I'm sapiosexual. Her intelligence was breathtaking. You know, we shared the same thoughts. We Okay, let me give you another example just to clarify my point. Amy Farrah Fowler and Sheldon Cooper both made their relationship work, and they're pretty much asexual. They were happy without the use of coitus. And granted, that's what Amy Farrah Fowler wanted, but you know, Sheldon was still happy even without it. So to say that a woman's job is sexual satisfaction for a man, that's poppycock. That's not the only no. That's not it. And I was watching another short, and just to see what it was about, and he was talking about how it was because he had more women than men on his show, and he was talking about how mostly men watch his show. I'm just like, gee, I wonder why. Because what you're spewing out is misogyny and chauvinistic references. That's not everything's not black and white. Here's what a woman's job is that I believe: to make sure her man is happy, to make sure that he's satisfied, not sexually, but you know, just to converse with him, be like, hey boo, how's your day? The kids are taken care of, the house is cleaned up, I hope you enjoyed your day at work. That's the woman's job. To show love, support, and nurturing. That's what her job is. Sexual satisfaction, he said for the men that's more of an elective. And I was like, what kind of oh no. That made me laugh when he said it. Like, okay, so sexual satisfaction for the men's an elective, but not for the woman. That's her job to. That's the problem with today's society. Everything's about sex. It's not about intelligence. It's not about showing support and being nurturing. No, it's just straight up sex. That's what's wrong with our economy. We've lost the ability to see more than just sexual prowess. And I'm just like, okay, this guy's not in a relationship, number one. Or number two, he is, and his lady gets pissed off with him every time that he says something. Because a woman does not have to sexually satisfy you. That's what. That's the same what you said for the men. It's an elective. Look here, my lady and I. We can at least, let's say we can go at least a week. without sexual satisfaction, right? We'll still be happy because that's not what it's all about. And that's not her job. Her job is to show love, support, ask me how I'm doing, let me know that she's always in my corner. You know, just the basic stuff. Sexual satisfaction, that's more of a bonus. Really think about this. And don't say, oh, if you're in an asexual relationship, you can never be happy. But I don't want to hear that. Saying that a woman's job for her man is to sexually satisfy him, you might as well... It sounds like all you mess with are promiscuous girls, because that's their job. When you're in a relationship, sexual satisfaction is not number one. Believe it or not, I don't care. I'm spitting cold truth for you guys. And I really hope he's watching, because he's probably gonna find some way to fight me on this, but I'm right about this. I saw a couple of these shorts, and all I heard was misogyny and chauvinism. That's what I got from watching a couple of these shorts. And it's better that I watch the shorts, that way, you know, I know what I'm getting into before I actually start watching the videos. I'm glad I actually didn't start watching the videos, because, you know, when you have one man and I'd say it was about 6 or 7 women on his panel, and you're gonna say something egregious, really consider of what you're talking about. But as a man, I'm here to say that a woman's job is not sexual satisfaction. That's just a bonus. And I'll keep saying it if I need to. Their job is to make sure that you're in good health, you feel loved, you feel support, nurtured, the kids are good, the house is all neat and tidy. If you gotta say that a woman's job is... because he said that's what men look for 99% of the time. It's not even that high. Because you can see a woman... I've actually seen a couple women who look good. He said that's the reason why y'all are sitting here wearing makeup, because you do this, that, and the third. There are plenty of women who look good without wearing makeup and don't even have to really try. So, sexual satisfaction aside, makeup aside, it's not always about the sexuality of a woman. Alright? Because look at Juliana. She can look good whether she wears makeup or whether she doesn't. That's not why I'm with her, though. I'm not with her purely because of her sexuality. I'm with her because we share the same ideas. We like all of the same things. We love the same music. Things like that. There is more... Someone's inadequate. But anyway. That's not the woman's job, to sexually satisfy her man. Or it's not even the men's job. And granted, he did say that it wasn't the men's job, but here's what I'm saying. It's both of you that share souls when you're making love with each other. It's not anybody's job. It's not even a job, period. It's just a physical form of showing your love from one another. That's what it is. It's not a job. Some of the stuff he had to say, it sounded like a whole bunch of manosphere garbage. Women just want to pretty themselves up. Okay, so here's the thing. Wearing makeup is a choice. A woman doesn't have to wear makeup to get a man. And honestly, okay, ladies, I'm going to suggest this to you. If you are looking to get a guy, here's what I suggest. Dressing up, that's fine. But I suggest that you, when you're on the prowl, so to speak, don't put on any makeup. Let's see if a guy likes you for you. Because honestly, I'm not too into makeup, to be honest. Like, I like natural beauty. That's my thing. So when Juliana doesn't wear makeup, I'm still the happiest guy in the world. So I suggest, because honestly, I think this whole makeup thing, if you're dating a guy, you should put that on hold until you see this actually going somewhere. Like, who says that you gotta wear makeup to find a guy? Honestly, I think that's a myth. Natural beauty should be where it's at. And you should wear makeup when you're, either on girls' night or you're in a relationship. If you're single, I suggest not wearing makeup for at least one time, just to see what happens. And if a guy comes up to you and says, "Oh, you're the most beautiful creature I've ever met. I love how you don't wear makeup," that's great. That's wonderful. That just goes to show that I was right about this whole thing. That a woman's sexuality is not always the number one trait a guy looks for. It wasn't for me. When Juliana and I met, yes, she wore makeup, but that's not her sexuality. Was not the number one thing that attracted me to her, because I'm sapiosexual. I found her intelligence sexual. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So, to say that a woman's job is to sexually satisfy her man, that's chauvinistic. Having sex with each other, it's not a job. Not a job. You're sharing souls. You're connecting with each other on a physical as well as spiritual level. It's not the man's job. It's not the woman's job. It's simply two people taking their love to the next level. That's all it is. It's not a job. A job is where you have to go out, work 9 to 5, on occasion, 14 plus hour days. That's a job. Sexual satisfaction is an experience. It's an experience between two people who enjoy sharing bodies with each other, who enjoy connecting on a physical level. That's what it is. So to say that the woman's job is to sexually satisfy her man, get out of here with that. That's just chauvinistic, that's misogyny. I don't want to hear about it. Got me messed up here. The woman's job is to sexually satisfy her man. Just shut up. Da loco, ¿qué piensas? What's wrong with you? Making love with one another, that's not a job. Especially if you're talking about how it's the woman's job and not the man's. No, it's both of your. It's not jobs. It's both of your experiences combined into one. Love and sex, they're not jobs. They're experiences. And to have to put that, what do you call it? Burden. Having to put that burden on the woman, that's so stupid. I don't know how you came up with that. Sexual satisfaction is an experience. It's not a job, and it's let alone a woman's job. It's two souls combined into one. And if you watch these movies, the lovemaking scenes, you'll notice that they clasp their hands together as they're doing it. That's the experience. The man's job, yes, it is to provide, protect, offer security. The woman's job is to make sure that you're loved and supported, because think of it like the game of chess. Queen protects her king. And I know that's kind of a catch-20, because as the men were supposed to be protectors and providers. But sometimes it's a little different, because that's how the woman makes sure that you're protected. That's why she asks, how was your day? How was work? Did anybody give you any trouble today? The kids are doing well. The house is neat and tidy. And on occasion, they'll have dinner for you when you come home. I know I'm making it seem like a Norman Rockwell painting or what have you, but that's what it is. I go to work, she tends to the house. That's Juliana and I's relationship. She chooses to do that, by the way. She wants to tend to the house. She wants to cook me meals. She asks me how my days are. Excuse me. She wants to know I'm loved and supported. That is why that's the woman's job, because she is so good at that sort of thing. So don't say that sexual satisfaction is the woman's job. It's not a job, first of all. And secondly, it has nothing to do with the woman or the man. Sexual satisfaction is two souls wrapped into one. That's it. Well, I hope all you Astralites have been educated. I love that you guys are showing me the love and the support, as well as Juliana shows me. And looks like I got started working in 20 minutes, so I love you all. I hope you all have a terrific Tuesday, and really take what I say with a grain of salt, and you'll be all right. All right, I love you all. We'll talk soon.